with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong. Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Mana Ping! We're here! Any news on Zhongli? Wait, are we missing 2 adepts?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then...
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those 2 fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's Geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch.
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler,
Oh, so
give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis...
All right, let's get going. Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
Another test subject.
No escape!
Commit it to memory.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo-Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Xiao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon—
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geolord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zebai. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well then. I have come to ask for Zebai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geolord has set his sights upon Zebai's human soul. And what is it that you and—
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession. My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to—
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you— Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this—
It seems that the fault lies in my own—
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, Come now, enough with the pause.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract.
I knew you would not come before me yet. You should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into—
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into—
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the...
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little...
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide after.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be...
Hey, it's Zhongli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere!
You're here.
So these are my guides.
Yep.
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent...
So does to you?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend.
I would suspect that depends on...
Entertain you?
Let us start with...
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it. Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Teyvat's busiest part, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adept...
With humble fare and wine to sip...
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liyue Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon...
Both sound like
not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue... But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhongli's little Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Paimon's sure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our adept...
Both certainly sound like... Just now, though,
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Oh, and the...
One mean restaurant.
Yippee! That's a great choice. Wamin Restaurant, here we come! Shangling! Chef Mel! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But... I don't think I've met this lady before. You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there! A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just by the way, I'm Zhongling.
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard...
Of course. What about...
I am her.
You mean...
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady, your friends sure keep their...
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come...
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends?
Hey, I like making friends too. Anyway, even...
Of course it's all right. Because
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the... In that case, you can go, Paimon. Yeah, right.
puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and Chef Mao are...
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to...
Hello, Miss Xiongling. I just wanted you to know how...
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that...
Come on, Dad. She's come to say... It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too?
No.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes. Especially when we're away from home. Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what we...
I should
It wasn't poison.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. Paimon wants... Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it. Let me think. Well, and since it's Lanternlit season, you better try out the triple-layered consomme and come and get it too. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about then for dessert? I'll whip you... Wow! Sounds like quite the feast! Looks like Paimon's in luck today!
Am I the only one who thinks...
Not at all! Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. But since this is my first time cooking for the okie dokie, just sit back and...
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiongling?
You did indeed. And
That's a joke, by the way.
Oh, I see. Phew. Almost believed you there for a moment.
tell me, little one, what
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. While we were there, we discovered a number of relics. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
So you're into history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess, and...
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further...
Family?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lanternlit, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed...
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by.
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known? Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardship?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Oh, Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardship. What's so...
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and all that merely to rise above other. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
But...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her... So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
You mean, like cosplay?
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into
I think I get what you mean then.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wow.
Oh, finally! I can...
Hey, didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other... What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go.
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets, play chess, watch operas, attend...
Storytelling?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually stuff like the divine damsel of devastation, through the eyes of a dragon, or...
What about the story of the bright moon that sits...
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means, since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case...
Awesome! Let's go!
What a tongue twister! I'd have made a complete... Huh. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly.
I used to have, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to...
You're right, Miss Yoon.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet...
You may call me the White Horse
The White Horse...
She's not really an Adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm... Once, to perform through the eyes of a dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself. It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset. And
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with
All right, then. Since you claim to be so...
an ancient poem.
Ha! See?
What kind of a title is...
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about the writing on those ancient... When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an ode offered in veneration of the moon and the white horse adept.
Oh, yeah! Didn't Kuching mention that before? It's got something to do with Longan, right?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. In other words, there's nothing to fear. But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's aid. If we do that, I'm certain she'll protect our moon and keep us safe.
Seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this. Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Wasn't to that under moon iridescent, in night divine, something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being...
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth like...
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out. If I didn't know any better, I'd...
That's because I am...
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it.
I must say you...
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today.
You want me to...
Your guidance would be much...
Fascinating. Tell me,
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern Fontanian art of rock and roll.
Exactly! And don't forget,
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom, each with...
I see. Then I suppose it wouldn't do any harm for me to enlighten you. In truth, it is but a simple poem of blessings. Its meaning is this. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious cloth. As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the promise of life upon every seed. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farm.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the Divine Maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed, so that she may witness the depth of our piety. Oh, Divine Maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy descending from the heavens? Oh, Divine Maiden, how does your pure I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and blessings.
Huh? So...
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond the power of words to convey.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity. And so soon after the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed, too. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always someone more knowledgeable out there.
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not only by you, but also by this Liyue harbor of the present.
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what may—
Oh, it's nothing really. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is—
No problem!
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself. I am Yunjin, director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe.
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you ask—
Huh? So, it isn't
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Odes of Long.
All right then.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frost Moon Scion's library. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could have been referring to the White Horse Adeptus too, do you?
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing, to say the least. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we are.
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky, we all see the same moon and stars.
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that a wonderful thought?
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
I guess you could say that. Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Tress, Paimon. The white... Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever. Happy Lantern Rite. It's so good to see you again.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now,
She has indeed.
And
Why, who else? The White...
Could you maybe start with something else next time? You're the White Horse Adeptus? That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei, and recently I've been low-key obsessed.
I'm sure the two of you will...
So, Miss Zichao, you must be here to see the giant lantern too.
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern?
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the...
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece.
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually seeing one herself.
This horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way.
Oh, really? I never knew that. Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in her honor.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus, I'm starting to lose count. Just off the top of my head. Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all like a mil— But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't. Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her stories? Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday.
Hey. Sure, no problem. Where to begin? Do you guys still remember what Liyue's Moon Chase Festival is about?
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moon Chase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly what it was.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Communicating with the moon?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really important ritual.
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. But then, just yesterday, Kaching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the Moon Chase Rite. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhongli's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Kaching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Kaching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon. All this time, you've been striving to awaken her.
Huh? What?
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided has— Oh, by the way, my trusty guides.
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done digesting that.
All the more reason to find the right—
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? In that case, if you're looking for a spot with a panoramic view, I'd recommend Yujing Terrace.
That's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground, the sea view from up there's so much great. Well, the lantern ride's about to start, so we should get back to Granny's now.
Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too?
See you soon!
Very well, my guides.
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh, Paimon likes that.
And what, may I ask?
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye.
What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try. Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor.
They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction, does it not?
Hey, wait for us!
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue harbor is only heightened by the sun's dying light.
And soon, people will start releasing their Xiao lanterns to mark the most important day of the year. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks.
No need. Let us bring this
Weary day? You mean,
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, or, should that not come to pass, alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. What a day of...
we're so sorry. It's all that Zhang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so
But...
I knew...
Huh? You were just trying to skip?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more...
So, you were just...
Of course. I was merely... Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. It seems I could... Perhaps, as your Geo-Lord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation of this land.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now. When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city, I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that. Revel. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts. Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light of the morrow. Scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan, but in Liyue Harbor. How wondrous is this
Thank you, Whitehurst Adeptus!
Adeptus, Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient is that of sequestering ourselves within the high mountains. But once we leave our mountain refuge, so it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now? But don't you think we should wait for Zhang?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, it would have faded away a long time past. Now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhang Li! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought upon her by the ruler of time with great caution. It may be goodbye for now, but someday we will meet again.
Really? And
Who can say for sure? Or maybe tonight.
are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the 3 deadly selves?
We will find out soon. It is time. The rite is about to begin.
The rite is about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look! When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon!
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber or cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And Vicar does this. Wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White Horse Adeptus?
This place.
A familiar land, now known by the name of Liyue.
Liyue? The peaks adorn the clouded moon. Then who might you be?
Oh no!
And those countless lights in the sky. What are they?
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you! Don't you remember anything at all?
That's... Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace, my name. Then... you must be... the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Zibai,
Home? But why does this place... this... Liyue... fit who you are? You are that treasure-hunting damsel, the one... How goes your quest for treasure?
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lu Shanxiang! And how many times do we have to tell you, she wasn't poisoned!
but I could have sworn. Oh, that's right. You're that. And to think you even had the audacity. Ah, yeah, how very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved.
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing felt even weirder. It's like her head's packed full of slime.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers.
Huh? You mean, kinda like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already seems like a pretty good outcome to Paimon.
Yes, there is little cause for worry.
Say, what are those little...
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course! And those lights up in the sky? Those are all Shao lanterns. This year, each and every one of them
Lanternlit.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the white horse and... Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her... Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now, right?
By no means a bad idea.
Oh, and Zabai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later,
Happy Lantern, yes!
Lanternlit, a night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.